I think the one big problem is that Fortnite Mobile works because it caters towards casuals with aspects of RNG such as weapons and vehicles. So even the worst type of players can have some kind of enjoyment while playing the game, right? Brawlhalla just simply doesn't have that. So, we all know that the full release of Brawlhalla Mobile is coming out soon. But is it gonna actually do well? Or rather, will it fail? So first of all, I think it's great if we dive into what Brawlhalla does to attract and keep new players to its franchise. And to be pretty honest with you, I think Brawlhalla does a pretty bad job at doing this. Most of the people that first get into Brawlhalla either found the game through their friends or probably through like content creation, right? I feel like not many people actually got into the game from just searching for the game. So most people that I've talked to continue playing Brawlhalla due to either the competitiveness, maybe they like the feeling of getting better, and crossovers. But that's on the same territory as new legends and new weapons, right? Some people also got into the game because of a crossover, like the Steven Universe one or the Adventure Time one, right? But the problem with that is, let's say someone's on their phone, they're on the App Store, and they see Steven Universe on the Brawlhalla store page, right? They're gonna think they can play those characters, so they're gonna download the game, boot the game up, play Brawlhalla, and realize, I can't even play the character that I wanted to play. You have to pay to play Steven Universe characters. And not only that, they are just skins on top of the characters that already exist. Because here's how I see it, right? If the customer's expectation of a game isn't met, I feel like they're just gonna not play it at all. The reason why I mention this is because in a lot of other mobile games, crossover exclusive characters are usually obtainable through certain events or missions, and I doubt that BMG would do any of that. It's also fair to say that it's a fighting game, not an RPG game, but when compared to other mobile fighting games such as Mortal Kombat, Skullgirls, and Injustice 2, they have a system of collectible skins, characters, and gear, making it much more customizable and unique for the player experience, and highly addictive. I'm not trying to say Brawlhalla Mobile should do this, but it just doesn't have anything rewarding in its current system to keep the players playing. You can't just rely on crossovers, you can't just rely on the players to tell their friends. You can't just rely on that to let the game go. I think here's the biggest difference between like Smash and Brawlhalla, right? Smash has like different community, different niches in the game. There are the people that play competitively, there are the people that play it casually just for fun with their friends, and there's the people that probably do creative stuff, like make the most creative maps and all that kind of creative stuff. Brawlhalla, on the other hand, I think it's more like 80% competitive players and 20% casual. You know, there's not much space for playing the game casually, right? I mean, you could say like Brawlhalla does have like a lot of different game modes, but it's not like I don't think anyone would want to play those game modes for an extended period of time, right? Even if Brawlhalla is such a game that's all about being competitive and being the best, playing ranked doesn't really reward you with much. This is what I also noticed too. Like, even the top most highest ranked players in the world don't take ranked that seriously. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of a single game that's quite like that. I do understand that you can get glory for playing ranked, but I'm basically trying to say that someone who's 2000 elo and diamond will get the same exact end of the season reward as someone who's in the top 2800s. The PS4 completion of the achievement called Reach Account Level 10, only 31% or 33%, only 33%. That seems fairly low, right? 1/3 of the people that actually commit to the game enough to get to level 10. That means most people probably just, you know, call the game quits after a couple matches. And that's the one big problem that Brawlhalla just doesn't know how to do. They need, even if they get millions and millions of people to download the game, only like 100,000 of them actually stay. Okay, so here's my argument. if we can't keep new players to play the game, even if it's on PC or on console, why would mobile players be compelled to play the game? If the original games on the original platforms aren't even good in the first place, how is mobile gonna even do good at all? Now, here's another thing that I do like that I see Brawlhalla doing. They're focusing a lot on esports. I think that's a great idea, right? Because I think there's a good chunk of people that have gotten into like fighting games just because they've seen a lot of pro players play the game. Like, same with me. I got super into Melee just because I watched a lot of people play Smash Melee even though I'd never played it. So the fact that they're promoting esports for Brawlhalla, it's a good thing. But I don't think you can just rely on esports to carry Brawlhalla alone. Just saying. Another thing I heard is that mobile is going to have crossplay between every single other platforms, console and PC and everything. And I think that's going to turn off people even more, right? I'm gonna assume most people who play mobile will not win as many games as the counterparts on console and PC. There are gonna be some great players on mobile without a doubt, but for the average player, you know, no experience with any fighting games, they only have a phone. They're like, their friends tell them, yo, you should try Brawlhalla. I got it on my Xbox. Now you can play with us on your phone, dude. They're gonna play it, they're gonna be like, holy shit, I suck at this game. It feels so discouraging. Brawlhalla is one of those games where losing it feels terrible. It's a great discouragement. Now, not to say that everyone's that way, but there's no reward system for this game that makes it reasonable to play even on mobile. Mobile games, 90% of the mobile games that are on the market right now tend to be all about focused on rewards. If there's no good reward in the game, there's no point in playing it. That's what I think. Now, this goes for almost any fighting game that's a mobile game, but every single fighting game that's a mobile version of it, it just struggles. It just doesn't do as good as the original games, obviously, but fighting games are so important, and inputs and everything, like timing, the speed, the inputs, everything is important into perfecting in a fighting game. Especially Brawlhalla, right? Like, one missed input can lead you to death. You don't want to mess up in Brawlhalla. And if you can't do that, what's the point of playing? So Brawlhalla Mobile, here's my take on it. Here's what I think is going to happen. Most of the people that are going to play Brawlhalla Mobile are the people that already play it on console or on PC or whatever. There are going to be people who already play the game. I feel like not many new players are going to get into it. And that's just one thing, right? But I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's going to build up hype initially, and then it's just going to die. You know? That's just what I see from what's going on here, okay? I think BMG could have had a lot of other things that they could have invested in to make the game better before they, like, you know, extended it out into as many platforms as possible. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed.